sun, sea, and sand. On the surface, the Costa del Sol has it all. So much that it fueled a construction boom that through corruption and incompetence has turned to bust. Cranes are idle while the vacation homes they help to build aren't worth the soil that they stand on. Coming up, the ugly side of Costa living. Hello and welcome to World's Untold Stories. I'm Colleen McEdwards. Spain has been known for years as a tourist mecca, and more recently as a pretty decent place to buy vacation property, a place to chase the dream of owning that home or condo in the sun. It has been a building frenzy in parts of the country, but with a rotten underbelly that is just now coming to light. Homes have been marketed as something they definitely are not. Condos have been built on land where they definitely should not. In this week's documentary, reporter Chris Clark visits Spain's Costa del Sol, a place you might just want to call Costa Del Con.
The Costa del Sol has to be seen to be believed. It's the centre of a nationwide building boom. 3 million houses started or built in Spain in the last 4 years, and more than half of them on the coast. By some estimates, 40% of all construction in Europe is happening in Spain. Even the Spanish are starting to feel the squeeze.
Bueno, pues lo que ha ocurrido ha sido una auténtica desgracia para lo que era la ciudad. Era un sitio, un paraíso que se podía haber desarrollado estupendamente si las personas que vinieron hubieran tenido realmente voluntad.
Mercedes Vázquez came to Marbella more than 20 years ago to live in the countryside. Her once uninterrupted view to the sea now contains a huge apartment block, illegally built. She's leading a fight back by locals.
A partir de ahí, un grupo de personas que vivimos cerca nos empezamos a movilizar y luego vimos que el problema que teníamos nosotros no era un problema único. Tenemos el edificio que está detrás de nosotros, que tenían que haberse construido 7 chales unifamiliares y se han construido 81 apartamentos.
In Marbella now, there are more than 30,000 apartments originally approved by council and later judged illegal. It's a complete mess. There are the apartment blocks on either side of the motorway. Illegal because they're too close to the road. There's the Senator Hotel. The police were called in to stop work after a court order was ignored. Mercedes Vázquez says it should be demolished.
It's very, very important because if no one is demolished, a lot of people can think, well, there is no problem, you make illegalities and after a time you will have it legal.
And in Marbella, none is more infamous than the seductively named Banana Beach. In the language beloved of real estate agents the world over, Banana Beach is absolute beachfront. In fact, a bit too absolute. It's on public land and a court has ordered its demolition.
Si esto llega a derribarse, esto es lo propio de una república bananera, donde no hay leyes y donde yo me salto la ley cada vez que me dé la gana.
Francisco Bugalal and his wife, Choni, retired here from Madrid. The demolition order came 5 years after they bought the apartment. Francisco argues he bought in good faith and has title deeds and a mortgage that should protect him from the threat of demolition.
Que cuando una entidad bancaria te hace una hipoteca es porque anteriormente se ha informado en el registro de que esa vivienda está legalizada.
So what'll happen if the court order's followed and the wreckers move in?
Pues la verdad que no lo imagino. A mí me tendrían que sacar con máquinas, con grúas o con una dotación de la policía o de la Guardia Civil. Porque yo me encierro aquí en mi casa y...
The attractive old centre of Marbella seems quite at odds with the image of rapacious and corrupt development which has catapulted the place into the headlines. Its other reputation is as one of the smarter, more upmarket tourist destinations on the Costa del Sol. Marbella's problems really go back 15 years when the town elected a new mayor, now dead, who promised to clean up the place and attract new investment. The money poured into property, but not, it seems, into the town hall treasury. The city's bankrupt and a clutch of former councillors and officials facing charges of bribery and corruption. The council's been dissolved and Diego Martin, who's a criminal lawyer by training, is administrator until new elections are held. So how much money's missing?
A cuantificar exactamente eso es muy difícil, ¿no? Pero se habla de patrimonios que han crecido hasta los 2.400 millones de euros y eso solo de lo que se ha podido descubrir, con lo cual es de sospechar que sean algunos miles de millones de euros más que debieran haber estado en el ayuntamiento y que no están.
Among those accused of accepting illegal payments is a former deputy mayor, Isabel García Marcos. Did you ever take bribes or money that wasn't yours while you were a councillor in Marbella?
Jamás podrá nadie probar que yo haya percibido ninguna cantidad que sea ilegal, bien sea por su procedencia, bien sea por su motivo, ni por ningún motivo. Sencillamente no porque no lo puedan probar.
Police say that they found 350,000 euros in your house. Can you explain where that money came from?
No es una cantidad que me pertenezca a mí, nada más que en una pequeñísima parte. En realidad lo que se localizaron fueron 300 y pico mil euros. Y a mí me pertenece una pequeñísima parte, más de 300.000 euros son de mi hija, son propiedad de mi hija y proceden de que sus abuelos...
The courts might eventually decide the truth of the matter, but part of the problem is the time it's taken for the courts to get this far and declare tens of thousands of apartments illegal, let alone chase down the missing billions.